Hello, hello, welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I am here doing the 12 zodiac sign readings for the month of March. This reading will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. And remember, this is a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody, so take what fits your situation, leave what does not. Do not get hung up on the gender of the cards, and I could also be picking up on somebody around you. So, Gemini, when I was doing my little meditation, I first kind of saw Gemini like vibrating, and then it turned into like, like when dogs or animals, like if they get wet or whatever, and then they come and they just like shake everything off. So I heard like shaking things off, not letting things get to you. And then I also saw like somebody reaching down to help you up, and like you brushing the dirt off, and like basically what I was feeling was like not letting things get you down and kind of starting anew. Like picking yourself up, brushing yourself off, and starting again, and not allowing things to kind of stop you or bring you down. So we shall see what comes out. And now I will be, that's funny. So this card always reminds me of Gemini, and that's what I saw when I just started to do these. So why is this happening all day today? So I'll be pulling one card from here for you as like an overall, and then do the journey reading like I have been doing the past couple months. So let's see where this takes you, Gemini. Please give me a card for Gemini. Spirit, please give me a card for Gemini. Jeez Louise. Please give me a card for Gemini. So, we have the Ace of Earth. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. This card is a new beginning in career, mostly. This is like financial. This is anything tangible in your reality. But in this particular deck, this is mostly a new beginning in career. I'm feeling like an offer of stability coming your way. An opportunity to ground yourself and to really root deep and start something new for yourself in terms of career, finance, and home also, because this is also home as well. So we shall see what comes out for you in the journey reading, Gemini. Month of March. Okay. All right. Ow. So Gemini, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, and in this particular deck, this is about reaching like an achievement or a goal, but needing to continue on to sustain that, like whether it's like happiness or a happy home or like a career or a creative project. This is about like, yay, you got there, you did it, but now is not the time to take a break. You got to keep going to keep those fires stoked. And this is also like, I always feel like spring when I see this. Like, look at that. It's just so beautiful. That spring energy. Okay, so we have these are the leaving cards, and this kind of tells the story of like what you're leaving behind to embark on this journey. Sometimes they're individual, and most of the time it tells a story. So the first card we have out for you, Gemini, is the Eight of Cups, and this is all about walking away or kind of leaving things behind to reach for spiritual fulfillment. It's basically like when you're just yearning and searching for more. And so in this particular deck, it talks about how she sees the cups tumbling down deep into the ocean, and she dives down alone to follow them. And these are like, the cups represent emotions and emotional fulfillment. And in terms of this particular card, it's usually spiritual fulfillment is what you're looking for. It's like when you're yearning for something more and you're like, gosh, I have all this and I'm happy and I love this and this is good, but there's just something missing and I need more. And then you have the Five of Wands, and in a regular deck, this is like conflict within yourself or with others. But in this particular deck, this is about, it kind of relates to the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the fact that there's all this chaos going around, and this is indicative of like when there's so much going on and you feel like giving up, but you don't. You're like, no, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to let this stop me, because that's what it talks about in the book. Like, he has all of this stuff going on around him, and the foxes are chasing the hare, and it talks about the hare like, the hare's really tired and there's tons of foxes coming from every direction, but the hare doesn't give up. The hare keeps going, and that's kind of like who he is. He's kind of comparative to the hare in this, that he's like, he's going to keep on keeping on. He doesn't care what is thrown at him. He's not going to stop. So I really like that. And then we have the Nine of Wands, Gemini, and this is about persevering and not giving up and holding on. So in this particular deck, all these soldiers are at the edge of their realm, and they've waited throughout the darkness, and now the light comes and they're still there at their position, ready to defend if anything happens. So I feel like in terms of a story, you're reaching for more, and maybe you've had a lot of things come at you, but you're like, I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to hang on, and I'm going to hold on. I'm not going to give up. And that's kind of what I connected to in my meditation before, like kind of being like this, like shaking things off and not letting them get to you, and like keep going. Like, you're not going to stop, and brushing yourself off, even if, you fall or whatever, and you're just going to keep going. So let's keep going. The Y is the next card. Okay. So the why leading you on this journey, or why you're being led to go on this journey, we have the Four of Swords. This is meditation. This is separation. This is, allowing yourself to go deep within your own soul and your own heart, to quiet your mind and kind of figure things out for yourself. It's like shutting away all the noise in your external environment to go within and really figure yourself out and realize what it is you want. And I see that directly correlated here with the Eight of Cups, like kind of wanting to leave things behind to go search for another level of fulfillment for yourself. And in this particular deck, I've never really noticed until now, it's kind of wild, there's an eye on the sword that she holds that's open, and it's like indicative of listening to your third eye and connecting to your heart, because the sword's right here at her heart. And the swords, and how the swords are like a pillow for her, that represents like your mental body and needing to quiet that down so that you can determine what it is for yourself, that what you really want, so that when you come out of this, you can come out swinging, so to speak, with that sword in your hand, like cutting to the truth of things for yourself. The star in the lantern leading you down this journey is the King of Swords. This is about communication. This is like standing up for your beliefs and communicating them, and being forthright and knowing your worth. And I just heard truth really loud. So like, what's the truth for you? I feel like that's why this is leading you down this journey. Like, this is why this is leading you, because you're here to find the truth for yourself. Because, you know, there's an owl there representing wisdom. And so you can only find your own wisdom and your own truth when you go within and you know, and then you can stand up and communicate that for yourself. That's kind of what the King of Swords is all about. He's like not afraid to communicate what he believes, where he stands, and what he wants. Okay, so the next card out the next card out that we have. Why did you just do that? The next card out is the challenge card. This is the Chariot. This also is the Cancer card, but this card is about movement and reaching a really important achievement for yourself. And the way that she doesn't hold on to the reins, she's so sure of herself that she can command those horses to go where she wants with her mind and with her heart, that she doesn't need to hold on to the reins. And so what I was getting when I was looking at this is like being unsure of yourself and not really being sure to move forward, like not being confident in moving forward, because this is a movement card, and moving towards your goals and like reaching those achievements. And I feel like that's kind of where you trip yourself up, Gemini, is trusting yourself. And it's funny, I'm just kind of getting this. I couldn't stop looking at those two horses, or unicorns rather, in the card, because almost like it, to me, what I see when I see them is like they're looking back at her like, are you sure? Like, are you sure this is where we're going? And Gemini is the twins, you know, and also Gemini, you're an air sign. You can really get lost in your own head, especially if you're going to go back and forth and not trust yourself on something. And this is beautiful. So the outcome, we have the Hermit. This is the Virgo card, but this is all about introspection, self-realization, knowing yourself, truly knowing yourself and what it is that you want. And this is about, you know, again, we have another card about going off by yourself to search for more. And in this particular case, this is like you're taking your own lantern, like the light here in the lantern represents like your internal fire. And it's like that's what you're taking out on this journey alone with you, to figure out who it is you are, what it is you want, realizing your own knowledge and your own wisdom. So, very interesting. It feels like there's a truth here to be had, for yourself, like to figure out who it is you are. And how else do we create a new beginning in career and home and finance if we don't know what it is that we want or who we are? Why is the Eight of Cups here, Gemini? It's funny. So I see the Eight of Cups in here again. What came out though was the Queen of Cups, and this is all about listening to your own intuition. The Queen of Cups is very compassionate. She's unconditionally loving. She expresses her emotions, but most of all, she's very loving and she's very intuitive, and she listens to herself. So with this clarifying the Eight of Cups, I really feel like you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to going on your journey and what it is that you find along the way. Interesting. Come on. Oh wow. Okay. Starting to think for some of you this may be like home. Okay. So what we have, clarifying the Five of Wands, which is like that perseverance and like not giving up through chaos. We have Two of Cups and the Lovers, and then the Knight of Pentacles. So Two of Cups, very strong soulmate bond, a union, and a union that is blessed by the universe. And then we have the Lovers, which is, the Lovers means choice, but in terms of relationships, this is a very healthy bond. Again, watched over by the universe and your angels. You have both of those here. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight, but he comes with a very serious offer. So maybe love is kind of what you're searching for, or what's kind of not what you're searching for, but what's kind of pushing you to kind of go off and reach for more. With it clarifying the Five of Wands, I'm kind of seeing that maybe there was some chaos in this relationship. And maybe you've been waiting for a long time, like especially because the Five of Wands is like holding on and not quitting. Like maybe you've been like waiting for somebody for a while because this Knight takes the longest. Sometimes he's like not even moving because he's so serious about how he's gonna come, because he knows he needs to come with a serious offer. It's like he takes his time. Maybe you've been standing here like waiting and kind of like not giving up on it. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands here for? What is this here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay, well, Three of Swords just came out, clarifying the Nine of Wands. This is heartbreak, healing. It feels like you've been waiting, Gemini. Oof. Is there anything else here? Anything else? Yeah. Aww. So the Five of Pentacles just came out, Gemini. This is like feeling left out in the cold, especially with it. Like it seems to be working out as like a relationship type deal. Like heartbreak, feeling left out in the cold, missing somebody. Feel like somebody's really holding on. They're like sad. And they're maybe missing somebody or feeling like they were left behind, but they're not. Like, Let's see what else comes out. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords here? Okay, so what I'm kind of getting with the leaving cards, like I feel like maybe someone's about to give up because they're just heartbroken. The Two of Swords is showing up at the bottom, like indecision, stagnancy, not being able to make a decision. Maybe there's a relationship here you've been like waiting on and you're just like really feeling the pain of that because you've been holding on for so long. But the Ace of Wands just came out clarifying the Four of Swords, so I feel like you're being asked to go on this journey, to go within and meditate, because it'll bring you answers on how to then move forward, because this Ace of Wands is about taking action. It's like a new spark of wanting to go after something and take action. You know, maybe a creative project, maybe another relationship, or maybe you know, going within will help you to decide what action to take, because there is a new beginning here. Why is the King of Swords here? Okay, so Four of Wands is here again, Gemini. Contented, happy home life. I feel like some of you need to communicate. You need to stand up and communicate what it is that you want. Because I see, you know, this is here for you and this is kind of what you want, especially with it being at the bottom of the deck of the other deck. I feel like this meditating and going within will help you to know what action to take, and I feel like part of that action is you needing to communicate what it is that you want. Maybe you need to tell this person that what it is that you want is a happy home with them. Why is the Chariot here? Is the challenge? What is the challenge for me? So anything else? Okay, wow. Okay, so the Chariot is the challenge, the moving forward, the reaching the goal. I feel like, you know, sometimes like not really believing in yourself and like second guessing yourself. So we have 4 cards that came out. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is independence, being able to provide for yourself. This is also like a self-sufficient type of energy. So this is like a self-employed person, somebody who can make something beautiful out of nothing and they don't really need anybody's help to do so. You have the Four of Swords that came out again, separation, meditation, going within, Three of Pentacles, which this is about working well with others and like being a leader, ingenuity. Yeah, definitely working with others. And then you have the Queen of Wands, confidence, passion, going after what it is that you want with confidence and not being afraid to take action. So what I'm feeling for this in general is the challenge is like, it feels like you're, Gemini, it feels like you're kind of worried about being a leader, being on your own and being independent and self-sufficient, and you know, all of these cards of like being a leader and being, you know, okay, so with these two you have, you know, somebody who is independent and works for themselves and is very confident in themselves and people look up to them right here with the Nine of Pentacles. And then you have people looking up to this person as well, and they're a leader and they're working with them. And then, you know, the very confident energy. And again, I keep seeing them looking back, looking up at her, like looking to her. It's almost like, I feel like you're afraid to like, almost like your challenge is like being a leader in your life and like going after these things, but going within and meditating will help you to get rid of the doubtful thoughts that you have, and it will help you to take action towards what it is that you want, because I see that you have every ability to like stand up and be a leader. What is the Hermit here for the outcome? Yeah. Okay. So the Page of Wands just came out, clarifying the Hermit. The Hermit is like the destination, going off on your own to like really realize who you are. And the Page of Wands is like taking action. They like want you to take action and on that. Yeah, so I honestly feel like for some of you, Gemini, oh wow. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles here at the bottom. Okay, so if there's a relationship that's kind of got you down, I would personally advise you to maybe take a break from worrying about that and go within and really meditate and really dive deep within yourself, especially with the Hermit here, with the Knave of Wands. It's like they want you to take action on going within and like figuring out who it is that you are and what it is that you want. I see that, you know, I feel like there's a new chance for a stable, happy home that's going to be prosperous, but I feel like there's a relationship that may be tripping you up, and it's like that may be causing you to feel not so confident in yourself. So not saying that you have to leave this relationship behind, whatever it is. I mean, it could also be, you could also read it in a way that that's what you're coming into once you go on this journey to figure out who it is that you are and what it is that you want, and realizing that you can be a leader and do whatever it is that you want with your career and home, and be passionate and go after those things with confidence. Doing that usually brings your person in. And if you already are in this relationship and it's being tricky on you or been hard on you, I would definitely kind of, you know, you have these cards here of going within, like kind of separating yourself and going within to kind of settle your mind, figure out what it is that you want. So that will probably help you to get rid of this doubtful energy that's around you, and this it'll probably help you to heal and get out of this like lack mindset and like worrying. I mean, because this is at the bottom and this is at the bottom and this is here twice, and then you have this. So like an opportunity for a very prosperous, happy home and new career possibly. But I really think, Gemini, your mind is really loud right now. And I feel like you have the ability to like stand up and shake this off. And like also, you know, part of my meditation, you know, I saw somebody reach out a hand and help you up. And then you shook yourself off, you know. Maybe there's a person who kind of helps you to see your... There could be somebody around, and it might not be from a relationship, like a romantic relationship, but I feel like there's probably people around you that can help like lift you up and see your worth, like see yourself through their eyes, you know, people who love you, people who are here to help you, allow people to help you. But you know, in general, you have really good cards. You know, you have 2 aces here, which signify new beginnings, and you have that opportunity to do that. So don't doubt yourself, and if you're having trouble, just go within, do some meditation, go off on your own for a little bit just to kind of reassess things and get your balance back in order, and then you'll be ready to take action towards whatever it is, whether it's a relationship or career. Yeah. So those are my messages for you, Gemini. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know in the comments down below if this resonated with you. If it did not, check your other signs. And I did have some people asking. I do personal readings via Zoom. And there is a link down below to my Linktree. And yeah, so go there if you'd like a personal reading, or you can just say something in the comments and then we can work something out. Okay, so have a great March, Gemini, and I will see you soon. Take care.